Welcome back to this Mr. Euro YouTube channel, guys. Today, what we're gonna be doing, as you probably just saw, is we did get some new wheels for the Caddy truck. So we're gonna be trying to put them on, fit them. But in the meantime, I only got one tire put on so far. I got this really killer deal on Marketplace, and I now have my own tire machine and wheel balancer. I got this all for 600 bucks, all working. Just had to go picked it up in the Caddy truck and brought it back, and now we're gonna do the wheels. So these wheels are some Centras. Some Centra wheels, type 7s I believe, and they're the 15-inch ones. I think they're gonna look really good on the truck. This one's already mounted because this wheel was bent, so we had to get that done. And we're also gonna be messing with the bumper. What I've been doing is polishing it, and it's just taking a long time, so should be a pretty good transformation. We're gonna have the new wheels on and the bumper all done, ready to go on the truck. That was real loud.
And now we got a couple more tires left.
So it looks really good front and rear. We have to get the right lugs for them. I thought I had some conical seats, but I don't. So these are just ball seats for now. I'll just order some stock lengths because we're not gonna need any spacers in the front, and we're not gonna need any spacers in the rear. I think it all fits really good. We definitely are gonna have to figure out about tire clearance in here. It's super tight. I think I'm gonna have to roll the bed quarters. Won't be hard, but I'll just have to do it some other time. But as of right now, I think it looks really good. Jimmy's just gotta finish polishing up the last wheel, and then we can have the other side on. And after that, we'll get to the bumper, and then we'll pretty much have the truck where we want it. And we also gotta get the center caps done. We have them in there, just gotta polish them up again, throw it on, complete the look. So see you guys in a minute. I've been trying to polish this bumper, and it's taking a long time. So I just have 320 sandpaper roll, and I'm just putting on a Durablock, and I'm just going across this because it's a pretty flat surface. So you just go until the oxidation is gone. I don't really have any spot to show you because I've gone through it. I forgot to grab the GoPro, but it would be like say that where you would just keep sanding until everything's one sheen. If you're going over sanding it and you see a different color, it'll be like a patch. Like you'll be sanding and you'll have a patch opening up. That means that all the oxidation out here is lower. So you just keep going until everything's smooth and flattened out. And now that it's flattened out, we're not polishing it up totally. This was just simply to get it all uniform and flat, and then we're just gonna polish it. I'll just use a buffer with some like a regular old aluminum polish to save it. You can see I got it pretty good. And like this curve, I'm not gonna mess with. It's just gonna be how it is. And this front pitting, it's too deep. I'm not gonna mess with it. So we'll just do another light scuff and cleaning and get to polishing it. I was gonna make a whole video on just tucking this bumper, but it's been really like a hard process for a couple reasons. So this side you can see there's oil, so I was able to drill this one out, and this one moved pretty freely. This side was completely rusted solid. So drilled the holes, no fluid came out, and then I had to get my air hammer, and I just air hammered this thing as much as it would go. I air hammered it all the way in. And then the same with this, like I was able to push it, but it wasn't enough, so I air hammered this all the way in, and then I put some tack welds. Because of how far that I air hammered it in, the tow hooks then were a problem. So normally these tow hooks are on like a 45-degree bend. You can see right in there, I cut it with the bandsaw. Right about there, cut it through with a bandsaw, and then I put this in the vise and bent it down. Now when these are fully in, you can still use the tow hooks and it's not hitting the bumper. These Centra wheels, the caps are really hard to find, so unfortunately they're homemade, but it'll work all right. To polish it, we're going to be using a DA, and we're using one of the like chemical guys pads. This one says medium heavy cutting pad. Remember, we only sanded it down to 320, and then we're just doing aluminum polish on top of it, so we're going to see how it looks. Looks really good. Obviously you can still see scratches and stuff like that, but that's because I decided not to go crazy with the sanding. That's about as good as it gets for now. Shiny, looks good. We gotta clean off the rubber trim. This just snaps in, so we're gonna clean off the rubber trim and get ready to put it on the truck. Alright guys, so if you like what you saw today, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Here's the finished product.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 This